time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
What is going on, guys? This is Digital Dez, and we are back again with a new video. And today we're going to be looking at the Hot Toys Star Wars Commander Cody from the Clone Wars. Alright guys, let's take a look at this box first. Alright, so you see you have Commander Cody on the front with his uniform and his helmet and gun. On the side you see him with his hologram. I think he's talking to Chancellor Palpatine. And these are just the artists on the back of the box and the credits. And again, you have his name on the side of it. So let's go ahead and pull this off. All right, guys, wow. And here you have another picture of Commander Cody. Looks like he was in a battle. Pretty nice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this guy out of this box. Here you see some of his accessories, his hands, as well as the hologram figures. All right, guys, we have everything unboxed. And let's take a look and see what we have. It looks like we have some hologram figures. Looks like Darth Sidious, Chancellor Palpatine. We have Yoda. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And we have a clone trooper. And we have some hands with different gestures. We have another arm, which is the hologram arm. Get a close-up of that. And we have some guns, and I believe this is the DS-15 or DA-15. I'm not sure if I'm correct or not, but these are some of his guns that comes with Commander Cody. Here's another one. This one actually is supposed to fold back, but for some reason, however Hot Toys made this gun, it doesn't. There's no space for it to actually go back, so that's kind of disappointing. And he has two small handguns. Now, let's get to his helmet. Man, his helmet is weathered. This is absolutely beautiful, guys. This is stunning. Hot Toys, this might be the toy of the year from you guys. The weathering on this is amazing. Look at the front of it. Let's take a look at the sides. So yes, this is definitely on par with Commander Cody in Revenge of the Sith. Now let's take a look at his head. Wow. Out of all of the Hot Toys figures I have, guys, this is one of the most realistic looking figures in a face that I have. That is amazing. If I can get it to focus. There we go. Just the level of detail that Hot Toys has put into this, they deserve kudos. I know a lot of collectors are going to love this, as myself. I'll probably never part with this figure. They'd have to do something amazing for me to part with this one. Let's take a look at the display base. And I believe this is from Geonosis. We've actually seen this before with Mando, so nothing new here. It's stunning. Again, great detail. I'm impressed, guys. Hot Toys, they're doing big things. All right, guys, as you can see, we have the figure. Man, I am absolutely amazed at this guy. He depicts Commander Cody from the movies 100%. This is one of the most accurate Hot Toys I've ever seen, guys. Everywhere from his weathering, from his helmet, his articulation, which I'm going to go over in a second, is amazing. The weapons, the paint apps on the weapons are amazing. His head figure is spot on, guys. So, Hot Toys, keep up the good work. One of the things that I like the most about this figure is really these holograms. I'm gonna go ahead and place the hologram arm on his figure, so we can take a look to see how they look and how close they come to the actual movie itself. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see, we have Commander Cody with the hologram of Chancellor Palpatine, or AKA Darth Sidious, as he is instructing him to implement Order 66, which is one of the most iconic moments in the Star Wars franchise, in my book. But as you can see, his articulation is good, his legs bend. His hands, however, do not. And that's on any of the figures that came with it. His fingers do not articulate at all. So it's kind of hard to position his guns. So I actually had to use the smaller gun to try to get the look that I wanted. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do some poses. So if you can go to my Instagram page and view those poses and just let me know what you think, I'd appreciate it. But again, guys, let's take a look at his head sculpt on the actual figure itself. So let me go ahead and get that on. Stand by. All right, guys, we are back again. I just wanted to take another look at Commander Cody's face and to show you guys the accuracy of what Hot Toys was able to do. It's amazing how technology has changed over the years with the way they're able to make these head sculpts. So I definitely think this figure, if they do an award, should get Figure of the Year, in my opinion. There's just nothing else like it, in my opinion. The suit itself, the weathering, is top notch. So this is my favorite Hot Toy figure of all time, in my opinion. I do want to state some things that I don't like about this figure. There's just a handful of things, not many, because this is by far the best Hot Toys figure. But still, there's still some issues with it. So the rocket pack on his back is supposedly magnetic, but the minute you move him around, the backpack falls off immediately. So I'm not sure what kind of magnet that they're using. You can feel it stick, but once you start moving him around, it falls off immediately. So that's one thing I don't like. Another thing I don't like is the antenna on his shoulder. It feels kind of flimsy. I'm not going to play with it now. I just want you guys to see it and how it sits. It sits on the side of his shoulder. And again, once you get to moving that particular side of his arm or his shoulder, it falls off immediately. And there's another piece right here that comes separately. It's part of his helmet. It's like an antenna right here. That piece plugs into a little hole right there. I haven't had any issues with that, but again, that part feels kind of flimsy as well. So, a couple of pet peeves. Another thing that I don't like is the hands that they gave us. They did not give us the correct hands. Well, let me take that back. They gave us the correct hands, but some of these hands, not all of them match. So, for example, this hand that is wide open, for whatever reason, I didn't get the other hand. And it's not on the figure for whatever reason. It didn't come in the box. So I don't know if that was on purpose by Hot Toys or not. And these fingers, again, they do not articulate on any of the hands, which is another thing I don't like. The fingers should always articulate. Kind of like how the Iron Man, all of the Iron Man fingers articulate. So that's something Sideshow would need to get, not Sideshow, excuse me guys, Hot Toys would need to get together. Hopefully when they release Captain Rex, hopefully they'll iron out all of the kinks and learn for some of the mistakes that they made with this figure. But again, just a couple of pros and cons. That's it. Another thing I don't like is his shoulders. These orange pieces, even though they're all separate pieces on this body, they seem kind of flimsy and they feel like they could kind of break off rather easily. So I got to be careful with this guy because I do not want to break anything on him. I think he's going to be kind of valuable, so I'm definitely going to hold on to him for as long as I can. He's definitely going to go into my collection. Also, oh yeah, one more thing, guys. I'm actually building out my basement, so I'm going to have a room dedicated to my figures. So I'm getting some commercial shelves, glass shelves. I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to get the IKEA Detolfs yet. I want to see how these commercial glass shelves look, and then I'll make my mind up if I'll go to IKEA and get those Detolfs. But overall, guys, Commander Cody is a perfect 10 out of 10. Again, this is the Hot Toys version. I believe Sideshow released this as well. I don't have that version, and I don't plan on getting it. So, again, 10 out of 10. Hot Toys. Keep up the great work. Guys, if you like my content, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to my partner, my new partner. His name is Dave Ty. If you guys are interested in purchasing any Hot Toys, hit him up. I'll have his link in the description, and we actually have a website coming soon. It's going to be called SG Pro Toys. So once the website is complete, we'll go ahead and have an official release or an official launch for you guys to go and purchase. He has day one releases as well. Also, I want to give a shout out to Man of Hot Collectibles, Dante, another YouTuber who has a great channel. He reviews Hot Toys as well. So give him a shout out. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out. Till the next review. Peace.